I'm backing up my truck, I'm gonna hook it up, loading up my boat with all my gear. I've been working hard all week, trying to make ends meet, spending time wishing I was fishing. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing. Gather up your gear and come along. Well, Terry Wickstrom wants to take you fishing.
This is Terry Wickstrom. Join Karen Cullum, Greg Claudio, and me as we take you to some of our favorite fishing spots from Colorado to Minnesota, the Arctic Circle to Central America and beyond, as we revisit episodes of Mountain States Fishing and Angling Adventures Television on the best of fishing with Terry Wickstrom.
Hey, behind me is what looks like a tropical paradise, and it is. And out here is the most beautiful beach you've ever seen. But believe it or not, we're in the Baja, in the desert, aren't we?
Yep, exactly.
The reason we've got this tropical paradise is because there's a hot spring that runs right down here and irrigates the area. And the beautiful beach, of course, we've got the Sea of Cortez out here. This is a beach with an incredible pool, a great restaurant. You guys have just about anything anybody could want here, don't you?
All the services that we need.
Yeah, accommodations.
So you can have a good time and
beautiful.
Enjoy your time.
And lots of things to do, but we're going to tell you more about that in a little while. But that's not any of the reason we're here. I mean, we love the fact that it's great, but we're here because it's world-class fishing. And you've got species like marlin and dorado and tuna and wahoo and snapper and rooster fish. All those types of fish. So we're going to go out today, and what we're going to do is we're going to troll a little bit. We're going to try to find some tuna. Find some tuna we're going to hook up, and then if that gets done, we may troll a little more. So this is Felipe. He's the son of the owner and one of the managers here. We're going to come back and tell you more about Hotel Buena Vista on the Baja, but first let's get out and do a little fishing. Wow, I'd say everything that swims in the ocean is so strong. And these yellowfin tuna are one of the strongest fighters pound for pound. And the ones we're fishing for are probably going to be in the 10 to 20 pound range, but they get up to hundreds of pounds. Whose is bigger?
You want to bet?
If mine's bigger, I want to bet. If mine isn't, I don't want to bet.
Okay, careful with the lines. Where are you? Go behind, go behind. No, wait. Okay, below.
You know, I don't even know if this is a big fish, but boy, can it pull. Wow. Lighter tackle, which makes it just that much more fun. I love light tackle fishing.
There, we're tangled.
Are we tangled?
Yes.
Is it one fish?
No. Aprovecha, güey. Ahí voy, rápido, rápido, rápido.
I think you can get mine. Okay, we got mine. We got to get you untangled. Got it. My first tuna. My first yellowfin tuna. Awesome. I tell you what, folks. This fish put an ache in my back. What a fish. These are just awesome, awesome fish. And we're gonna wait till Felipe gets his in, because if mine's bigger, he owes me a beer. If his is bigger, he owes me a beer.
They're all the same.
You know, I don't know whose is bigger, but for the size of these fish, they pull like a truck. Wow, do they? I don't know how many times I had this close to the boat and thought I had it beat, and it just took line and it took line. I'll tell you what, Felipe, you guys have so many different species here. We came out today, the tuna weren't around right away, so we decided to go out and do a little trolling. We hooked up a Dorado right away.
We lost a marlin.
Lost a marlin, but what I want to do is, you know, you and I went out yesterday in a panga. And folks, we're gonna go get hooked up to do some other kinds of fishing. Maybe a little more tuna, maybe troll for some marlin. But I wanna show you, we took a little panga just off of the resort yesterday, Felipe and I did. And we had a blast.
Fun with the,
so we're gonna take you to that, but we get this cleaned up and get ready to fish some more.
It's bottom fishing.
Okay.
So we're gonna try with a joyo, sardine, and a large bait. We can be lucky and get maybe a marlin. There was a boat who was fishing right.
So actually, even though we're bottom fishing here, we're not out targeting marlin. Today we're out. You guys have such a variety of fishing during the course of the day. I want to talk about that. But we're here targeting some of the different species. We've been out for marlin. We caught a striped marlin yesterday, and we got a bunch of Dorado yesterday. And I suppose we could catch some of those today too. But we're really targeting some other
snapper
species.
and amberjack, yeah.
Snappers and amberjack, and then we're going to move and try some other fish too.
Exactly.
And this boat's called a panga.
That's a super panga that has a center console, outboard engine.
It's got a big front and a back here. We're going to fish out of the back right now. You've got a number of boats during the course of the day. We'll talk about that, but let's get some lines in the water and see if we get some fish.
Okay, first, I'm going to use the yo-yo here.
Okay.
And then I'll let you use this one over here with a weight. And then the sardine. Put it on the nose.
And our lines are going to go because we're just drift fishing here, so. Okay. So what do I need to do here?
Okay, you're gonna let it go.
How deep are we?
60 feet maybe.
60 feet. Now we're going to the bottom with it? Okay. And you have a lighter line on the weight than you do on the other, so if the weight hangs up, it'll break off. Is that right? There we go. Whoa.
You don't get to see it until it gets to the boat. That's the exciting thing of
One about
fishing.
this kind of fishing is you don't know what you've hooked up until you get it to the boat. You don't know what you've got.
Maybe a snapper, maybe a tuna, an amberjack. You never know.
Yeah, in the ocean there's just so many species of fish. Lighter tackle here with 20-pound test, and we could be hooked up to almost anything. It doesn't want. Here it comes. I tell you, everything that swims in the ocean is so strong. So strong.
Different to the lake, sorry?
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's just incredible. It never ceases to amaze me when I saltwater fish how strong every species seems to be. Double
hookup.
We'll see who's bigger or who's got what, huh?
All right. That's a bet.
Whoa, I don't know. I lost mine. I lost mine.
You lost yours?
I lost mine. Ooh. Mine was way bigger than yours. Broke the hook. Broke the hook.
That's a real fish.
Yes, so maybe I had too much. I didn't think I was putting that much pressure on it, but apparently I was. I'll have to go easier on it. Broke right at the leader. We'll see what you got. Had my first hookup bottom fishing out here. I'll tell you what, it was so strong. I didn't know how much pressure to put on it, and had 20-pound test line. I don't know how strong. The leader was even stronger than that, I think. And it busted the knot at my leader. I think Felipe probably tied that leader on. It was a bad knot. If he wanted to catch the first fish, is what I think happened. You know, are you nursing that to get time on TV or what?
There he comes.
Go ahead.
Because we need something for dinner.
Something for dinner. What is it? Did you see what it is yet?
A snapper.
A snapper.
And it's not even hooked.
Oh.
I steal it from the ocean.
You stole it. Yeah, he didn't buy it.
See? And we're fishing with a
jigging spoon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And this red snapper.
Red snapper, and that's good to eat.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's what I'm gonna do for you.
Awesome.
Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. 4-star hotel and amenities for the whole family on a remote Baja tropical paradise with easy access from many major airports. Great food, beautiful beaches, and plenty of activities for the whole family. Kick back and we'll take care of everything. World-class fishing, both conventional and fly fishing. Come see us at Hotel Buena Vista Resort for your next adventure. HotelBuenaVista.com.
And I want to tell you about this great place we're staying at. It's just fantastic. And this is Felipe. Of course, you see him out fishing with us and on the TV. And he claims he's the best fisherman of the family, but his brothers argue with that. And this is your dad.
Okay.
And Choi, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, Choi Valdez.
And Imelda. Imelda Valdez, the Valdez family. And there's two other brothers. There's Axel, who you may see. He's in one of the episodes. We did a couple here. And the other one is Oso? Eso. And he's off on vacation this week. How you take a vacation from a place like this, I don't know. But I tell you what, folks, it's just tremendous. You know, you've seen us go to fishing camps all over the world, but we're sitting here, and if you look at this, it looks like a tropical paradise, but we're really in the Baja Desert, and this is really something that, well, 30 years ago, you saw the vision of this place.
Yes, I came this area like 32 years ago, and I like the area. I came to fish. I've been working with one of my neighbors, and then I have the opportunity to come and started to build Buena Vista Beach Resort.
And there's a hot spring that runs right through here.
Yes, in the past I call it the Hotel Spa Buena Vista. The reason is the hot spring water, natural hot spring water, and this is a natural underground river, and come through the ocean. You can feel the
sand is even hot out there.
In the sand very hot for the hot spring water. Yeah.
And you know, we're showing you the world-class fishing here, and we're going to get back to that. But we need to tell you that if you come down with your family and everybody doesn't fish, or if you're not going to fish every day, it's like going to a resort anywhere along in Mexico. It's a great resort all on its own. You have wonderful accommodations.
Yes, thank you.
And we'll show you the rooms. If you haven't seen them already, we're going to show you pictures. They all have either 2 double beds or a king-size bed. They're beautiful, clean, wonderful rooms. And the restaurant, the food you guys have prepared for us has been unbelievable. I'm a steak eater, and I've had seafood every night. We brought some of the food in we've caught. It's been just unbelievable. I mean, the food is great. The service is great. I think what really sets this place apart, though, is that it's family owned and run, and you guys make the people that come here feel like part of your family.
Yeah, we've been working on the way in the direction of the family. The majority of the people, of course, they come to fish, all age. But besides that, we have a lot of activity for the family, for the wife, for the kids, for the children. A lot of activities beside the fishing.
Oh, you're exactly right. In fact, you and I went out. We took ATVs.
ATV tours?
Yeah, we went. Where that was a short one, and we went kind of up. What would you call that area where we went? Just
That's on the Buenos Aires Arroyo.
The Buenos Aires
dry waterbed.
Dry waterbed. And we first started out, it was like a desert area. Then we got back in these canyons, and you're going to get to see some shots of that. It was just fantastic. We were back there having fun in the water, and pools back there in the water, and there's even longer tours like that.
Mm-hmm.
And
yes, to the mountains here in Santiago, where it's bigger pools and bigger waterfalls.
And so you get ATVs, you've got wave runners, jet skis, you've got horseback riding, you've got this beautiful pool out here and you've got a hot tub. There's tours that people can take out of here. You can walk the beach for hours if you look at this beautiful beach behind us. And we got to get you back out in the water, but we just needed to tell you about this fantastic place. If you're looking for a place to fish, there's probably not a better world-class saltwater fishery available than this. You know, and what really makes it great is you've got Imelda here keeping these guys in line, and she keeps she's there with her smiling face to say, you know, she keeps these guys straight and keeps it going. But the way you've treated us has been just fantastic. You know, the fishing has been unbelievable, world class. Just some of the best fishing I've ever experienced in my life. And so you need to It's Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort, and the exact location is, what would you call it?
Buena Vista.
Just Buena Vista, the town
Los Cabos.
and it's up north of Los Cabos itself, and it's just fantastic. We'll get you back out on the water, show you some more of the world-class fishing they have here. Well, we'll see what this one is if I can get it to the boat. You're ahead of me 1-0. I don't know if I like that. Well, I tell you one thing, when you come out and do this bottom fishing, the action is just steady, isn't it? This is probably the steadiest action you get fishing this way. I mean, this is the most constant action.
Yeah.
So people that just want to get out and catch fish, this is one of the things to do. Coming up though. It's not as big as the last one, so I know the one I lost was way bigger than yours.
See? Shame you lost it. You owe me a beer.
I owe you a beer? Yeah, I see it, whatever it is. Not too big.
Snapper. Another one for dinner.
Here we go. My first snapper. I think we I don't know if we've got snapper anywhere else or not. I don't think so, but bottom fishing. Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort. There we go. And we're not, you don't want to spend time on the beach. There's a lot of time to fish here and lots of ways to fish. Well, I'm going to get this in there. You're going to get ahead of me.
It's time now for Terry's tackle tip of the week.
You know, a lot of the trips we take you on to places like Hotel Buena Vista, there's going to be opportunities to fish when you're not out on the boats. I'm going to head down and do some surf fishing myself. I've got my Elkhorn fly rod with, very packable. If you want to bring your fly rod, this and your fly reel packs real easy. This is a 5-piece 9-weight fly rod so that I can handle big fish on it, yet it doesn't take up a lot of room in my suitcase. Elkhorn makes a great fly rod for travel like that, and they're 5-piece. The other thing I did is I brought with a spinning rod because I want to use it some light tackle when I'm out on the boats inshore of my own, and some of it off the beach again. Now, you don't have to bring any tackle at all when you come to Hotel Buena Vista, unless you're fly fishing, but they've got all the tackle you would need. But I wanted to catch some of the rooster fish on my own tackle, and I also wanted to do some fishing offshore in the evenings by myself or on the days I didn't go out in the boat. But one of the things you got to be careful, this is a Pflueger Medalist reel, and the reason I chose this, it's approved for salt water. A lot of the reels you buy in stores, even the expensive good ones, aren't made for salt water. This has a sealed drag and corrosion resistant components. You still have to rinse it off at the end, but it's a saltwater approved reel, and if you look on Pflueger's website, it'll show you which ones are approved. This Medalist comes in several sizes, and it's a great reel to take if you travel to these saltwater destinations.
That was Terry's tackle tip for this week, and now back to more angling adventures.
Karen's hooked up with something, whatever it is, it seems to be pulling pretty good. Do we know what it is yet, Felipe?
No, I cannot see it. It's a triggerfish.
A triggerfish? Yeah. A triggerfish. Is that good or bad, Felipe?
Huh?
Is that good or bad?
It's very good.
Very good?
It's good eating.
Good eating? See, all she thinks about is dinner afterwards.
Oh, they got such a little mouth.
On that light tackle, that's fun, eh, Karen?
Look how little the mouth is.
It's like a sunfish. Wow.
He talks, too.
Don't put the finger
So
in it.
No, I see that. I see the teeth.
So that's a triggerfish, huh? Well, Karen, your first triggerfish.
Lots of fun fish.
There's just no end to the species you can catch here.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, beautiful. What a beautiful fish. Let me get over here. I don't want to screw this up. That is, what a beautiful fish. This is awesome.
Right there. See the colors?
What is that, a rooster?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, what a beautiful fish.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Look at that, folks. Get that up there.
See the fin and the lines here.
Can you reach in their mouth? There's no teeth.
Mm-hmm. There's no teeth, but don't put it on the side. Okay.
Look at that, folks. Get the sunlight on.
That hook.
Beautiful fish. Rooster fish.
Cut the line.
You're gonna release it, so we're gonna cut the line, right?
Mm-hmm.
Best way. Now, do you release all these? Are these ones you would normally release?
Yes.
What a beautiful, beautiful,
Beautiful
fish.
fish.
I'm gonna get this one back in the water. There he goes. Look at that. Awesome, my friend. Awesome.
It's a rooster.
All right.
You look at the jumping.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, all right. If I don't screw up, this might be my first rooster fish. We got to see one from Felipe, but I finally got the hook in one. Oh, look at him jump. I brought this light tackle just for this fishing. I've got a Medalist rod reel from Pfluger with Berkeley Fireline Crystal, just so I could fish the roosters with light tackle. And I tell you what, I'm beginning to wonder if I made a mistake. No, not really. It's come on, come on, come on. He's coming towards me. There he is. It's not a very big one. It's a little one, but it's my first rooster. Not as big as yours.
That's what it works.
But my first one, another species. That's awesome. I'm losing track of the number of species I'm catching here. It's way bigger than, how big do these get?
70, 80 pounds.
70, 80 pounds, and this is probably
here,
this is probably a 5
big one
pounder.
here is like 30 pounds.
Yeah, look at that, isn't that pretty? My first rooster fish is a good fish. But tell you what, you come to Hotel Buena Vista Beach Resort, you can catch rooster fish, you can catch marlin, including striped black and huge blue marlin. You can catch snapper. We caught dorado every day we've been out. We've just caught just numbers, jacks, tuna, you name it, it's all here. It's year round, it's incredible fishing. Come down here, give them a chance, and join us next week on Angling Adventures.